It has been a really long night of bouquet wrapping, and I'm on my 7th bouquet. And I just thought I would do a really quick video to show you how to make water bubbles when you are making a bouquet as a gift. So these are for teachers' flowers for school, for the end of year, and we haven't got vases at school, so I wanted something that would be easy just to give to the teachers. They could chuck it in a mug. This one is a hydrangea bouquet, but I do it exactly the same whatever it's for. You can make the bubbles quite small. I had a lot of flowers I needed to get to school, so I have kind of got a mix of sizes. In fact, I will show you what all the bouquets look like. So this one is lots of different things: a dahlia, lots of snaps, some nepeta, scabious, nautia. That's quite a small little one. That's cute. And I've got various different colour schemes going on because I literally have just picked what I had in the garden. So it's quite amazing to think I've got enough to make 7 bouquets. I love the colours of this, like all dual colours. So oranges, deep pink. I love this burgundy. So that's that one. Some of them don't stand out very well where I didn't cut all the stems properly the same size. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. That's a smaller little one. This one's quite pretty. Lots of different colours in that one. So yeah, let me show you how to do it. Now this roll of cellophane, I must have ordered this cellophane 10 years ago. Thank you, Em. And I use it for wrapping fudge at Christmas. I use it for wrapping flowers. I use it for lots of different things, but I have had the same roll for 10 years. I think that's Ben blowing his nose. I think I bought it off eBay like 10 years ago or something. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to do the next one. I need, seriously, I haven't even had my dinner and you're on biscuits. They look good. Can you believe it? All of these have come from the garden?
No, I found the garden.
But that's impressive, isn't it? That I've had enough to make 7 bouquets of flowers.
Yeah, cool.
That's my favourite one. That's why I've saved that one till last.
I thought you were about to run out.
No.
What do I know?
Right, so your first... Yeah, there's a lot of mess in this kitchen. Your first job is to cut yourself a bit of cellophane. Now, it's kind of like when you roll it out and cut it, you kind of end up with, it's not square, but that doesn't matter. So you want a piece of cellophane, and then you want a long piece of string, which you're going to fold in half like that, because when you've got your flowers in your hand, you're going to loop that round. I'll show you how to do that. Then I've got my box of all my offcuts, because the first job, I will do another video on how to make a hand-tied bouquet, but it's pretty simple. So this one I think is so beautiful. All whites and purples. Absolutely love this. So I've tied it, but I could do with cutting the stems perhaps, unless it stands up on its own, which it doesn't, a little bit shorter. I'm not very good at getting the stems all to be the same length, but I try as best I can. There's probably a better way of doing it or a better tool, but sometimes you can do it so that the bouquet actually stands up. Oh yeah, that's kind of standing. So that will do. I'm not too fussed about whether it stands up. Now, then what you want to do is get your cellophane, put your hand underneath it and roughly kind of grab the middle. Sorry, this is probably really noisy. And then I pull up the alternate corners, sort of scrunch it together, and I've got a big hole here and a smaller hole at the top. So I just make sure that the top then goes under my thumb. This is going to be where I pour the water. Just going to readjust it so that it's basically where this edge is here. You want to make sure that that is long enough that you're going to be able to tie that in, because otherwise the water's going to leak out. And that is fine. I might shimmy it up a tiny bit. Right, then I'm going to go to the tap and I'm going to fill that whilst holding it kind of at that angle. Then I'm lift the cellophane up and tilt the flowers forward, like so. That is enough water. And then I've scrunched that all under my thumb, so that is sealed and it's not going to leak. Then I grab my loop, and then I'm just pulling the two ends through the loop, and then you can pull it really tight, and it will just hold the cellophane together. So I just keep pulling it until it doesn't go any tighter, and then take my two ends of string and put them opposite around this way, twist it over, bring it back round to the front, then I tie it in a bow. Like I said, this probably isn't like the best way of doing it. This is just my way of doing it. That's just the way I know. And then it stands up. Not enough that I would probably leave it unsupervised like on a table, but enough that when I can hand it to someone at work or as a gift, that it's got water in it enough to keep the flowers beautiful until it's got a vase or something. But what I always try and do is make the bunches small enough that they can plonk that in a mug, because wherever I go with flowers, you've always got a mug. Okay, that one might be, oh no, that's fine. Yeah, whether it's an office, a friend's house, school, there's always a mug. So I try and always make my bubble this size so that it's easy and then they're secure. But how beautiful is that? So that's a wrap. That's probably the most amount of bouquets that I've done. It has taken me hours. It's probably taken me 3 hours to put all those together, in between like feeding kids, doing bits. I have really loved it. I had to be probably a bit more creative with the arrangements than I normally would be, because of lack of particular colours and variety and stuff, but I love them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I absolutely loved making them.